Book Creator is an extremely versatile tool in that it can be used across curriculum, and you can make rich projects or units or inquiries that include curriculum content from multiple subject areas, along with being able to work on skills that are addressed in the AASL standards. So here is a project that I do with our second graders every year where we do a magic school bus style field trip in which we take our iPads and we go right out into the community and we compare rural, suburban, and urban communities. And so we do this by building a book in Book Creator. We actually set up before our field trip these grids that you see right here. So we have these charts, and on the charts we have what a community can have and what a community doesn't have. And then as we go on the field trip, they fill out the information with their iPads when we're on the field trip. You'll also notice at the bottom there is a student here who wrote about the comparison of each of the communities they visited. That schoolwork was done once we got back, and that helped address writing standards. So the teacher was working on that comparison writing. I was helping them create an ebook or media that allows them to build charts and tables. We were also working on informational writing and how information is organized on a page. So I helped them with the media literacy part of that by teaching them to make our headers in bigger writing by using some of the apps in Book Creator, some of the features in Book Creator, like the tools that we have to adjust text size and make it consistent. So we would have our headers at 52 font. We would then use the same font throughout. I talked to them about that consistency, about using bolding features, and about how to build charts and tables and make them so that they can stay locked. So I was teaching them the digital literacy skills for using this app as well. Then the beauty of Book Creator is we were able to use 360 Street View app, and we were able to take 360 views of each of the communities that we stopped in, and then students had to go ahead and embed those images right in. So if you look here, they've embedded the images or a Google map of the places that they visited, and if you click on them, it takes you to the image that they took. And so I can see that the student was able to correctly identify the different communities that they were in. And unfortunately, this is not coming in very clearly. There we go. By clicking on the image and seeing the image they took, so I'm able to assess their understanding of the different communities, which is part of our social studies standards. So again, I was able to teach them the digital literacy skills, but we were also able to assess their understanding and really media literacy skills too, because we were able to get them to understand that if we're going to be making an ebook, media that you put in helps the reader understand that content better. So being able to embed an image that they took a 360 image and put it in, or being able to embed a map under rural. There you see there's a map, a Google map of the location that they visited. And then in the end, so we are also able to compare economy because that was part of the social studies standards. And then in the end here, the student was able to write an opinion piece, which is another content area in ELA that our students in second grade have to master. So here we were able to look at their work and see that they were able to take the content that they learned in social studies and apply it to their writing and writing an opinion piece based on that information. So as you can see, this is a very rich tool that we were able to use during the process because they were filling out these these charts during the process of learning as they were gathering information. So we're using it as a gathering tool for information, and then we were able to use it for them to write and reflect and show understanding in that way too. And again, the media literacy part and the digital literacy part that I worked on with the students as a librarian was incredibly powerful as well. So as you can see, this tool can be used in so many dynamic ways and cross-curricular. Good luck trying to grow amazing projects that embed multiple content areas, because this tool is so rich that you will be able to develop so many unique units that meet the standards and the needs of your school and your students.